Welcome everybody to the first episode of season 13 or 14 of GRA. This episode is gonna clarify on some things that have happened inside GRA since the last time I did an episode. And the second part of this video, this podcast, will be consisting of a apology to everybody in GRA, every single driver, truck series driver, every single official, every single and even the owner of NIMI. But let's get right into the news that has happened since I last recorded one of these podcasts. Right now, as of September 8th, 2025, Flat Dog Flat, who used to drive the JVI 13 Corvette and Chevy, not Chevy, but his 1 and his 13 in those 2 seasons, he has left GRA and has been indefinitely banned for doing so. Cause it's his 5th time he has left the server, and it's been one wild season for like most drivers. Let's clarify on some things that happened at Trinity Road Course race that happened. During the truck race, myself drove backwards on, I think it was 5 or 6 laps to go, or 4. And as I was trying to get into pit road, but I completely forgot about the opening inside of turn 1. I apologize for that wreck, and then I got reinstated for Martinsville, which I was hoping to do. And in Martinsville, we, as the LDR group, we actually pretty dang well for the 15 car and the 77 truck, I believe he raced. And then we went on to the All-Star race, and we got parked for that race midway through it. It was an on-points race, so I didn't really give a crap about it. And then I guess that's when it started spiraling out of control for like my antics the following week. I think it was Charlotte. I think Charlotte was after the All-Star, and now we're here. Pretty much, I want to start with by apologizing for my continuously lax in my judgment. I want to sound like fucking Logan Paul when making this, but my continuous like skill issue on the racetrack, my continuous I don't want to say lapse in my judgment, but my lapse in anger, I say. I get either too pissed off too early, or I just completely lose it on the track, and it really hinders my race a lot. Most of the time, and a lot of the time when racing, I either lose it because someone is speaking in VC who I don't have time to actually physically mute them during the race or during a caution, because I have to do pacing right away, and I can't lose track position either. But I don't blame anyone for that, because all of the mistakes I've done all were from my idiotic driving, all my idioticness, not idiotic, that's not even a word, my, I can't really say it on YouTube, but my retardedness, and the reason I say mental wise during the parking for at Charlotte was because I can't say the R word inside Roblox, so that's why I said mental. If Sam watches this later, I have clarified in the past that most of the time I will apologize for it, but it might take me some time to recollect my thoughts, recollect like my thoughts and all that. But none of it's Nimi's fault. None of it's the drivers themselves. It's all me, and I take accountability for like all my actions I've done in the past. Almost every single season I've done. My first season, my part-time season with Atlantic Racing, went pretty well. I won a race in Las Vegas. And then now we're here where I am being retarded every single race, every single weekend. I am fucking crashing people out every single weekend, and I try my best to not to do that, but it just keeps on happening. I'm truly sorry for everybody who gets involved or is a part of my skill issue, and pretty much I don't like racing that way. I don't personally don't like racing that way. Um, but when it comes down to uh, racing and all that, um, I get these like I don't know what it is, but I get these like pins and needles as soon as I take the lead. There's like I don't know if anxiety fucking takes over my body or not, but like I just lose all control of my car. As soon as I take the lead, I just somehow lose the lead enough to where I can calm down my body to where I can actually focus and lock in, as Sam would put it, and not have so much skill issue on the racetrack to get me parked from that event and ruin my chances for a championship. Because Sam has said if I did not have these constant mishaps on the racetrack, I can be an actual championship contender. It's just all these antics keep on happening. It's truly pissing people off and pissing me off as well. And it's not really working out for a lot of drivers, officials, or even me and myself. But I just want to deeply apologize to Dino for constantly wrecking him inside of the short race. It was just me driving way over my head that race. That entire event, I was driving way over my head because the amount of points and war points on the line. I was forcing my body to do that race. I was not going to do that race, but I had to at least have a chance for the championship. Because I've never actually won a championship not having like I've not won a championship in a league that is this good in quality. I've never won a championship in this good of a quality of league. I've won a championship in just to name a few names, which I can't really do, but if you know them by just like one letter, please let me know in the comments. We have P-Mate, and a few other low ball leagues, which I've won 2 championships for many of those, but I've never won a championship for a good quality league like such as GRA. They care for quality over quantity, which I truly enjoy having every weekend. Of the quality of the race, the quality of the race track, and the quality of the server themselves. And I want to greatly thank Nemi for this opportunity to go into this league and be be part of my, I don't know if it's my growing process, but like every single step of the way, Nimi has been there because he's been the founder of the league. But he signed me for a season in his 5 car back in season 9, I believe. Please correct me in the comments, Nimi. Um, I got signed by Atlantic again in season 11, I believe, for the 66, and then got forced out of that ride and had a playoff chance there, and I blew it at Daytona for driving way over my head at Daytona. And then we have a lot of other times where I can actually make the playoffs week in and week out, but I keep on having these like skill issues or driving over my head every single time I have a chance to do so. It's not like it's all my wrongdoing, but it's none of Nimi's, none of the other drivers, and none of the officials' fault that I am still having these issues and having these skill issues that I've been having. I've been having these skill issues from day freaking one. I've learned a lot of things. I've learned like the racing conduct and all of that, but have not learned not to drive over my head. But let me just fix my avatar real quick. But I've not, like, week in and week out I've been struggling with not like I've been struggling with skill, been struggling with like capability of driving. Just because this season has been one of my best seasons I've ever had. I'm not blaming it on the season. I'm blaming it on just my poor racing conduct. That put me into a position where I've been racing in GRA for about about 6 seasons, I think. And there's already so many drivers out there who have learned to race good so quickly, like Dino, Hellhound, who I invited. Then you got people like the new Truck Series drivers. We got JJ. They are rising stars, but they have not. They have shown so much promise inside the higher division of Cup, Rockstar Energy Cup Series. But I still have these skill issues, which I already hear a lot of from Nimi and Sam that my skill shouldn't take this long to develop to be good, because Dino's so good. He's only been racing for 3 seasons or 2 seasons, and he's already better than me on racing conduct, racing in general. And I'm still sitting here, freaking shaking my head every single time I do a simple mistake, or just losing it and driving over my head every single time. But and I just want to thank for all the opportunities I've been given for the time I've been here. Like Sam has said, not Sam, it's me in my head. That all this whole entire time, I could already have at least 2 championship appearances, at least. But I keep on fumbling the bag very freaking hard, like getting suspended. And I got told mid-race in Charlotte about my streak that I'm trying to break, and I still cannot break it. But I'm hoping if the opportunity ever comes back, I will race my ever living heart out again in GRA. If the opportunity ever comes up inside DMs, inside of just the free chat inside of the server, if the opportunity does come up, I'll be the best that I can ever be. Anyways, that'll be the end of episode, I don't know how many, and this is GRA Podcast. And if you want to watch some racing highlights, some racing breaking news, and some other news stories from GRA, please stop by once you do. But any to do, please subscribe and like this video, and see you guys next time. Bye!